I guess it was about 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, and said something to the degree of me not contacting him no more, as far as me texting him any more material.
Yeah.
And, if somebody asks me or tells me for me not to contact them anymore, I'm going to leave them alone. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. But
No, I ain't got no.
but let me ask you a question. Do you think it was right in how that church right across the road from you done me whenever they basically banded me from that church? What's the name of that church?
Past the shop.
Yeah, one just past the shop.
It's Oakwood.
Oakwood. Yes, Oakwood.
Oakwood Baptist.
Yes. And I mean, there was some good people back then that went to that church. And since then, the majority of them's all died out. And I guess there's been a new crop that's come in there.
I see nothing wrong. You go into that church, and now you're creating a scene.
Right.
You're creating a hostile situation.
Right.
You don't need to be
Or I'm trying to take over the pulpit.
Yes,
Or I'm trying to indoctrinate.
You ain't got no business there.
If I'm trying to indoctrinate their congregation with a completely different doctrine, I can see where people would become offensive to that.
I didn't even recognize you.
Well, look at the weight that I put on.
I guess that's what it was.
The weight.
Yeah.
I weigh 1,000 pounds now. 1,000 pounds.
1,000 pounds.
1,000 pounds. I weigh over 350 pounds.
You don't do any work overnight, do you?
No, I've quit working because the way that they destroyed my character whenever I went out to Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and I discovered the truth about what went on out there pertaining to a government cover-up. If you ever go against the grain in politics,
You're in trouble.
you're in trouble. They'll make it hard on you. They really will. And it don't matter if it's local, it don't matter if it's state, it don't matter if it's federal. They will make it hard on you, Jerry.
I mean, that's just like I was in business. I mean, I could create a problem by being in business, and it could come down to where I would
Be liable.
I'd be liable, and I'd reap the consequences from it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you didn't tighten the right screw, or you used the wrong kind of screw, or I mean, the insurance companies now have just gotten ridiculous the way that they scrutinize people's work in the auto body industry. That's one reason why that I went ahead and got out of it, was because it's gotten so difficult in satisfying the insurance companies, and you got to satisfy the customer that drives the car, you got to satisfy the body shop, you got to satisfy the vendor, you got to satisfy Uncle Sam. There's too many people to have to satisfy.
It's got the hand out to take care of what you're doing.
Right.
And if you mess up one little iota,
Right.
they're on your butt. See?
Yes.
Yeah. But I'm glad I got out of it.
It's almost like opening up a hamburger joint. You open up a hamburger joint, you're going to have people coming in and out of your business inspecting you.
Yeah.
They're going to be inspecting whether or not the hamburger meat is cold enough or the salad's cold enough.
Yeah.
They're going to be inspecting the bathroom. They're going to be inspecting everything in there.
Even the floor.
Yes, because you're working for the public. There was a time, if I remember right, you told me that you knew Buford Pulser back a long, long time ago.
Yeah, I knew Buford.
Yeah.
Yeah, down Selmer, yeah.
Yeah, down in Selmer.
Yeah.
Because that's originally where you guys moved from, wasn't
We
it?
came from Henderson.
You come from Henderson.
That's just a hop and a skip down
Right.
there where
Right. So you knew him as a
person, but not just as a friend, to get together.
he wasn't really an acquaintance.
No.
You just knew him as
Buford Pulser.
Buford Pulser
What
being
he
down
did.
in that area.
Yeah, what he did.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Do you think that he was done right by the county and by the state?
No, sir.
I don't either.
See,
He was hired to do a job, and once he got in there, he got to doing too good of a job, and that's whenever the officials said you need to back off just a little bit, and he said,
these are my friends now. You got to back off.
yeah, he told him, well, y'all hired me to do a certain job in here towards cleaning up this county, and I intend to clean it up, and that's exactly what Buford intended to do.
Yeah, I knew.
It's all about money, isn't it?
Yeah,
In other words, you start stepping on people's toes as far as their money,
you're gonna make a problem.
and you're going to make a problem.
That's right.
you're going to make a serious problem.
But all we do right now is like Vern and Ashley's in here shopping for some stuff. We normally go to Milan, but she said, let's go to Humboldt and try that now. I mean, and,
Actually, this Humboldt store here is, I think, nicer than the one in Milan because I think it's a little broader, wider.
I normally sit in the car, but it was just too hot for me to sit out there.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I've already been running all the time.
Oh, you'd have been running all the time. Then you got to take a chance on the vehicle over here. But getting back to Oakwood, you know, I just got through coming back from Jackson, Tennessee today. And there's about 4 or 5 churches down there that has the same type of feelings against me.
Not really. Yeah. Well, yeah, it is.
No, that's not a handle. Somebody with a handle doing it.
No, it's playing. You can hear you. Okay.
But anyways, getting back to Oakwood, I'm going to get a little closer because I can't hear you. I've just left Jackson, Tennessee, and there's 4 or 5 churches down there that's as scared of me, Jerry, as they would be a bear.
Yeah.
A bear.
Why?
Because
religion?
because of my religion towards what I believe. That's part of it, but also that ordeal that I got into out there in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, towards discovering the truth about a cover-up. They have trumped on my character as far as character assassination like you would not never believe. I mean, they have really hurt me. Once more, that's a reflection upon politics that if you ever crisscross them, if you ever contradict them towards what that they have done, they'll make life hard on you. They don't
Neighbors
have,
can do that.
oh yeah, your neighbors can do that. They don't have a problem if me and you get caught DUI towards putting our names in every front page of every local paper and diminishing our character or assassinating our character. They don't have a problem in that.
Yeah.
Especially if we're guilty.
Yeah.
But now you flip that and turn that around towards something that they have done
And
wrong,
they got this problem.
then there's a problem. And that's what I'm running into with the churches. And of course I run into it out there at Oakwood 30 years ago. It wasn't so much a character stain then as it was just a simple ideology contradiction problem. But I got both of them on my back. I got one of them on one shoulder pertaining to the churches that contradict what I believe in. They're against me.
Yeah.
And then I've got the other part pertaining to political law enforcement that's got out there and yik yak and put all kinds of stuff out there about me. It's a tough world.
Change up a little bit. Are you still married?
No, I'm no longer married.
Now, what about kids? Did you have kids?
I had one son.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, I had one son,
Where's he at?
and he's doing real well for himself. He's working for a very strong construction company.
Good.
Yeah, very strong. Matter of fact, he moved plumb out of the state. I don't know if he's back here in Tennessee or not, but he's doing well for himself.
Yeah.
He's 40
40 years old?
40 years old. I'm
90?
I'm 58. I'm 58. And I can't complain if I die tomorrow.
Yeah.
I've lived a good life, Jerry. I've lived a good life.
We got several grandkids and great grandkids.
Yeah.
Them little old babies and little old kids, man, they just crawl all over you.
Oh yeah.
They just tear you up.
Well, they know who takes care of them.
That's right.
You're their.
If they'd have been, if that baby is 3 years old, if he'd have been at our house when we come here, he would have to be here.
Oh, I'm sure.
He wants to go to Walmart because he knows we're going to buy him something.
Sure. Is Laverne getting her hair done over here?
No, they're just shopping. I just need to place.
Who you with?
Her and the daughter, granddaughter, Ashley.
Ashley?
Yeah, Tony.
Tony's?
Yeah, we're all together.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't know if somebody was in there getting her hair done or what. There's a hairdresser right here, in Smart Style. But I seen you here, and I wanted to stop and address you, say hello to you.
I can't said, I hope not, because mine.
Did Kenneth McKeag, did he pass away, or is he still living? Or do you even know?
I hadn't heard that he has now.
He's still over in Dyer, or outside of Dyer,
Yeah, but outside now. That's where last
going
time
towards
I-
Ottawa or something like that. You remember the religious guy that was there?
That wasn't Dennis Jackson. was it?
No, I'm talking about the Seventh-day Adventist guy. Remember him? What was his name? Jerry or something? He had a son. Him and his son.
Well, I've got a problem, Dennis.
In remembering,
Yeah.
names, that's
I
fine.
was in the hospital for,
How about Bob? Is Bob still living?
to my knowledge, he is, yeah.
He still lives in Humboldt, right?
Yeah. But I had it when I was in the hospital for several weeks. They said all my stuff was shut down.
Right.
I said, that's a good little bit.
So you're a miracle, talking, walking, still being here with us, huh?
Well, I just
Who revived you? Jackson or Milan or who?
Jackson.
Jackson revived you? Plus a lot of prayer. Do you go to church anywhere now?
Yeah, Northside.
You go to Northside?
I didn't go today because I just when I got up this morning, I didn't do it.
You go up there where David Mayo goes? You remember David Mayo that used to be my neighbor?
They're just in and out, different people.
Yeah. You go to First Baptist though, right?
No, I said Northside.
Northside. What is that? Northside Assembly? Northside
Northside Baptist.
Okay.
You know where Motor Parts is?
Yeah.
Turn right there at that street, look across the railroad.
Okay. Sammy, that used to be my neighbor across the road, goes to that church. I think his name is Sammy. I don't remember his last name. Once more, I'm kind of like you. I'm getting older, but at least we got it worked out that you don't hold any grudges against me.
If I'd had, I'd done shot you.
You still into politics towards making sure you're keeping your right man in power? As far as sheriff,
I don't worry about
politics, you still vote? You still vote?
it. Yeah, I don't care for all that crap. I mean,
Yeah.
I pick out the one I want to support.
Right.
Vote for him.
Sure.
I vote for him.
What happened to old Keith?
Keith
The guy that used to own a body shop.
Beard.
Huh?
Keith Beard.
Keith Beard.
Yeah.
I heard he run for mayor, and they run him plumb out of the county, and now he's living in Madison County.
He run for something, but I don't know.
It hurt him, didn't it?
I guess.
Because he had that little car sales right there, 10, 12, 15 cars. Plus he had that body shop. But after he got through running for mayor, I think it was mayor.
Well, he still got a car shop, car place, I think.
But it's no longer in Gibson County. It's in Madison County. It's over there by Medina somewhere, isn't it?
That's where I see it.
But they put the hurting on him once more. Politics. If you rub up with the wrong people, they'll make your life miserable. Good seeing you again, Jerry. Good seeing you again.
Get you a good night.
Don't hold no grudges. Don't hold no grudges. I guarantee if I was to go to Oakwood right now, they'd throw me out again. They'd probably pull guns on me this time. They'd probably pull guns on me, about like that bunch down there in Jackson.
Yeah. Well, you be careful, Dennis.
Well, that's all I can be, but I'm not going to be an ostrich. I'm not going to stick my head in the sand. I'm not going to sit around with my hands on my hips, sitting on my hips. I'm going to continue to let my light shine and tell people about the Lord.
Be careful. Like I said, if you know a place is giving you a problem,
Steer clear from them.
stay away from it.
Steer clear from them, because I'm outvoted. I'm outnumbered.
When I was finished down there, they were cars I didn't fix. I had a problem with them.
You didn't deal with them.
That's right.
In other words, you picked and chose who you wanted to.
Yeah, you go down there.
Right.
Yeah, he did a good job.
Right.
He hates it.
You did the same.
We'll try to.
Tell old Tony and your boy Keith that you hollered at me.
Okay?
Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
I'll see you.
Be careful now.
Yep. I'll see you, Mr. Jerry.
Hey, buddy.
Take care.